Welcome back to my channel. If you happen to be new here, my name is Louis. I am a trans man, and today I am playing What Remains of Edith Finch. Now, I'm quite looking forward to playing this, but it is a hard game. There are some heavy subject matters in this. If you're sensitive to triggers and content warnings and all that malarkey, then I would look up the game and look up its triggers, because there are a few involving children, the deaths of children, so I'm not really phased. I don't have triggers. I'm not really phased by any subject matter, really. So, but I know a lot of people are, and that's fine. I would look them up first if you're sensitive to certain subjects. This game won many awards. It won the BAFTA Game Award for Best Game back in 2018. So this is going to be a very good game, but I think it's going to be a tough watch. We play many people in this game. We play Edith Finch, who explores the Finch house. She's looking into why she's the last one of her family that's left alive. And we then explore the stories of her family members, and which ultimately ends in each one dying. So we get to find out why they died and the surroundings as to their death. So I'm quite excited to play this. It will be emotional, which I quite like. Every so often I like to get deep into an emotional story. I don't mind that. But like I said, look at your triggers and all that lot, and let's play What Remains of Edith Finch. Right, how do I open the page? Oh,
a lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Ooh, okay.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Why? Interesting looking house. Ooh, what's this?
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Ooh, I like the writing. Can I look in there? Oh, okay. Graphics. Papers. We have feet. Oh, we have feet and body. Oh my god! You know it's a good game if you can find.
Since my brother Lewis's funeral.
I've got to try and. I talk a lot. I'm like that in movies. I talk a lot. I've got to try and not talk a lot.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Her hands look good.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Inches. Where do I go? Oh. This way's calling me, like a woodland.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent, as if they're about to say something but never do.
Missing Milton Finch.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Wow, just look at this house. That's one interesting house.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Why?
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Afraid?
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Oh.
Looking
Like
in,
peering.
I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Okay, well, I'm not going in that way. Maybe there's a back entrance.
The house felt like it had always been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
That view! Oh my god, that is my dream, to live in a house with a view like that. Are you kidding me? Oh, okay, I thought we were going to unlock the door, but right, fine.
Prowling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Yeah, I bet.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Right. Why is there a, Okay.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Edith, Edie, Dawn, and Lewis. Loving memory, Lewis Finch. Beloved brother to Edith. Oh boy.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Yeah. Cats never get sick of eating salmon. Apple pie! Oh, very nice.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
New one. Okay. Weird noises. In case you're wondering, this isn't a horror. So, I think someone said there's like a couple of like jump scares, but it's not a horror. Oh my god, someone likes books.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Like left in a hurry for some reason. An oxygen tank.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Graphics are gorgeous.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Just like a smile with too many teeth. Oh, the pet bed. And collection effect. Check that fucking table.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Ah! Oh, that is well cool. Get one award for its narration or something as well, I think. I'll be wrong.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
How cute! Oh yeah, that's the... Wait, been in there? Oh yeah, that's the kitchen. Oh my god, look at that. Oh. There's one way to store your books. I quite like that actually.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Yeah, I think it's the way of coping, isn't it? Even though it looks obvious that they're not alive. What the hell is this? Room.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
In this side? No, I guess not. Stage just yet. Did I see everything down here? Where's the door here?
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Fair enough. There'll be a key somewhere. Although I don't like basements much.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
That view! Oh my giddy shit.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Wow. I am not shitting you when I say
think my
I would
mom
love this
sometimes
room.
regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Ooh, is this for this? It is!
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Oh boy, do we want to know. This room though, can we just appreciate this fucking room? I would have loved this room. We'll go in here. Alright, in we go. Oh, we can't, okay.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Secret room.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Oh my god. That is fucking fantastic. Hello. Weird to seal up all
Being
the...
inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Gorgeous room.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh, there's a crack. I don't like cracks in doors. What's this?
My Halloween candy was all gone. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Why was she sent to bed without food? That's horrible. Wait, before we leave. Oh, look how small we are.
I kept eating and eating.
Oh, this makes me sad. She was that hungry she was eating toothpaste.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Is that even real? I'm not sure you should just be eating them, but... Okay.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
What? Wait. How do we get from being a little child to a cat? What on earth?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Oh my god. What it's like being a cat. I'm not gonna make it up there. What you? What? Oh my god,
Mom
we did.
and Dad didn't even look at me.
Oh. Okay. Not the little meow. Little birdie. Okay, I don't like the idea of this cat being up here. It makes me nervous and uncomfortable. Nothing better happened to this cat.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Oh. Oh my god.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree.
Oh dear.
I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Wait, where am I supposed to be going? We get up there. Can we jump up from here? We can.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Teeth nibbling.
Rabbits.
Oh, look at the little rabbit!
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
No!
I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
I think you've had enough.
A mama rabbit.
Oh, I don't like it.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Right. What is happening? Why are we a shark in the forest? Oh my. Giddy ant.
I rolled off the cliff and into the ocean.
Now then.
I was hungrier than ever.
Now we're talking, yeah. Oh shit.
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Oh, there's another one.
I grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What the hell am I? Am I a snake or an eel or something? Oh, oh, my octopus. Oh, but how am I supposed to do it? Oh, I see.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people like me. I was big, but
Oh, you're getting it, pal.
real quiet.
Yes!
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
In the morning. I'm getting it! Yes! Oh, the Capitan's getting it.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry.
Oh my god.
Across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
What was it?
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
I mean, we kind of look like a massive job here at this minute in time. What on earth? Where are we?
I got
Are we back here?
closer and closer.
Oh no. I think I'm starting to understand.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Wow. I guess the mind of a child and all that.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure
Yeah.
Edie would have.
We've got... Okay. People dead. Well, I heard a kitty cat. Oh! Get off that tree! Wait. Where did it go? Did it go over that way? I don't really want to be out here.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Lurpy.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Her room was like a museum.
Oh, do you remember them?
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Like how you control the book with your mouse and other things like that. I like that.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Until 1937.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
72-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
That's disgusting.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
What is on the floor? What on earth? No, it's not real.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
That is disgusting.
It was a pretty big trace.
There's a secret in this bathroom. Ben and Edie Finch. Secret is...
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Ooh, I like that. Hello.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Like a little dark room. Got fond memories of being in a dark room with my mother. Listening to music. Texas. I'll be... Ooh, look at this room. Why is there tape? Why is there a fucking rope? Most improved player.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
New command center. Ah! Do you see the writing going up the ladder? Oh, wait a minute, I don't want to go in there. No, come back. Didn't know it was another thing. Not yet. This is amazing. Imagine having this room as a kid. Are you kidding me?
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, he swore he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Oh my god.
Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
No!
I told him going around was impossible.
Oh my giddy shit!
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
I think
Maybe
you
if
probably
the wind
are.
hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Oh shit!
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm getting fucking... feeling a bit funny! Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh my god!
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Bloody hell.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Okay now, man.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
That's why.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
So fucking sad.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Do we want to be out here?
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara. Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Wait, let me go and edit it just so I know.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Barbara. Oh, the dolls, fucking awards. Seattle Starlets. What's it got a demon face? Happy birthday, Barbara.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Oh my god, I love it.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Oh my
So
God.
Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror.
You're being
What if
terror
I
in a minute.
tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Do I have to do it? Oh God. Don't scare me.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh, it slaps. Now then. Can I give someone a right good thwack? Right, whoever's in here is going to get a massive smack on the Swede.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman Killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
What? Just cause.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh my, Gideon.
Oh dear!
Oh my God.
Oh! You fucking deserve that, you
Barb,
cretin.
relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Yeah, fucking
Then
hell.
act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
No.
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
I think it might be anyway. Oh my God, I like this bit. Oh, that music slaps! Kid's gonna get it in its what you think? Ah! Oh. Yeah, calm down. Everything's fine.
Walter, are you there?
Oh my fuck.
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh!
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
It's him! Oh shit, an arsehole.
And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night,
Oh, my thighs will let me. Come on, Barbara. Come on, Babs, you can do it. Oh no, I don't like that at all. Oh, come right here.
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Oh no.
Opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Yes!
Wasn't
Fucking have some of that.
But she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Oh my god, don't get up, please don't get up. Oh no, I don't like it.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
He won't ring the fucking doorbell, would he?
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
What? Ah!
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For
Are you shitting me?
it was a dream come true.
Fuck off!
Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She
What?
was going to be famous. And with her
What?
final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
Wait, what? Oh, the actual monsters.
I
Okay, I
wasn't
see.
there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time.
Oh my god.
Took it all pretty hard. But that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh my giddy shit.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Very good. Oh, that was very good. I like that. That was very, very,
Edie told
very
me all
good.
Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
I really enjoyed that. What else? Oh yeah, we can't go out that way. Back in there we go.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yep. You know.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left. It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Well, now we can look in the basement. Hey. Table.
Mom said the
Spin.
basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, there'll be lots of dangerous tools down here.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
I'm guessing she wasn't.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Ooh, what was Edie hiding? God. It was
I
dark.
remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories,
They're preparing for the fucking apocalypse.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
That's a big tin. Oh my god.
Having a schedule, living for today.
Peaches. Oh god, I love peaches.
I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Oh jeez, I gotta do this again.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Don't make me do that again.
And then one day, everything just stopped.
No shaking.
Whatever that thing was, It was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
Wow.
I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Right.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin.
Jeez. Oh my god, he booked himself in.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
No more peaches!
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Okay.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Walter.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Wow. Had a fake view.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Yeah, true.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Jesus. Ooh, there's a little light.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
No, you need to know the truth. You hear the stories.
But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
I'm going this away, toward the light. Or not, as the case may be. Oh, I am I? No. It was like a silly idea. Nice view, look. Very nice.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Yeah, I do feel a bit lost.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Wow, imagine sitting here in that chair, looking out at that view. It could not get better than that. I'd be happy for the rest of my life if I lived somewhere like this.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Which is quite sad,
What kind of
really.
family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Wow.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh no. Although I did just do the same thing. Bob.
3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh dear. Haley.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Holly. Alvin. Ben. Edie. Oh look! Oh, that's cute! That is adorable. In a weird sort of way, considering it's a headstone. Oh, she's got a star.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night. Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Milton, Sanjay.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
Yeah.
I never
Fuck
would
that
have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Wait. Oh. Don't you dare. Oh.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like hunting.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Earth.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
What the hell am I supposed to be taking a picture of? Oh.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely won't be moving.
Are you done yet?
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Nothing quite like being outside. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
To tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
No.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
Ooh, look at that!
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
What?
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target.
No, you should be teaching her to hunt! What is this? Fucking insane.
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
No.
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Oh.
Great shot, Dawn!
No! Don't applaud that! I disapprove! No, absolutely not. No, I disapprove 100,000%. Not okay.
I'm proud of you, Dawn.
No, how?
Always remember
Why?
that, okay?
What a fucking idiot. I'm proud of you for killing a beautiful animal. Fucking idiot.
Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
So let's take a picture of her while she's fucking crying.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Good! You fucking deserve that! No. Fuck off. What an absolute... I hate hunting. I hate trophy hunting. I hate killing a beautiful, majestic animal for the sake of a fucking
Of all the
photo!
stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
You shouldn't be making your little kid do that and then applauding it when she's killed something. No, I absolutely hate that. Fuck right off. I did not like that at all. Guess I do have some triggers.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
The stars. Oh, Jesus. Oh, not a baby. On earth. Divorce contracts.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Gregory, it's time to...
No, don't you dare, no. Don't leave your baby in the bath. Oh, bloody shit, this is awful.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like.
Yeah.
He reminded me so much of Calvin. lost in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw, it sure made him happy.
Not sure what I'm going to be doing. Oh.
I know how silly it sounds.
Hey, bubbles! We've got
But I'm
bubbles.
worried about a baby being too happy. But I can feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know
Leave your baby
you
in
did
the back.
everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Oh, fuck.
Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Oh, shit.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
Oh no, this is awful. Might not want to look.
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Fucking hell. Horrible. Oh, what a fucking big punch in a... something.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Is that my walk? Poem for Gus.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Oh shit.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. Make this pride.
Boo! Macamont Swede.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Ha! Yeah, I like Gus.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Fuck your fucking
Thunder
wedding.
sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Jeez. Thanks. God, on a boy.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Ooh.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh wait, do I want to do that? No, I don't think I did. Why? Wait. Oh fuck, have I got a bloody hell? Do it quickly. It's a very hard way to get into your fucking bedroom.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again.
Mint, thyme, sage, basil.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Wow. I just can't get over that view.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last.
How Oh, to teach to learn.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Wow, imagine that being your fucking room.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Ah.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared. Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out. Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room, until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Ooh, I'm not sure I'd want to be up here, to be quite honest. Very interesting house. Oh, look at this!
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
No! Did I? Oh god, I ate that. I didn't say go out, I just happened to press me fucking...
Louis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Wonderland Turbo. Dual monitor. Settle.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my bad.
But he withdrew part of himself.
Not very good at my job.
In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
And to what?
wander.
Oh. Oh, I see. I can move him.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small. Imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
That is pretty cool.
But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Get out.
Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
It's a doggy!
He told me he'd made a new friend.
Oh, look at the doggy. Oh. Oh, I like that.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis.
Dystopia.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Oh, yes. I like that. Oh,
Then
this
he
is
made
so
musicians.
cute.
And songs for them to play.
Oh, look at him in the window.
He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
my
He
god.
no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished.
Oh.
He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Oh, I like this.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality.
Oh! Oh, I can't do two things at once.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
We've got to
Even
go
as
home.
his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on. In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
beautiful prince. Why not?
beautiful prince.
It gives you a choice. I like that. Oh shit.
The prince was on his own quest for
Radiant rainbows.
radiant rainbows.
Oh! Oh, wait, can I reverse? I missed the rainbow! Oh, wow.
He followed the sound of his
Oh, sitar! What a gorgeous instrument.
electric sitar.
Yes. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I can't do things at once.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Oh my god, it's getting a bit... Oh, it's getting a bit much. Oh
But he
dear,
was so proud
it's
of having
taking over
created
us.
it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Oh my god.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
It's kind of sad.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
That was amazing. That was so, honestly, that was so much fun. I could have done that for hours.
He began to forget the world we know.
Legalize marijuana. Ooh, I bet
I
it's
think it
smelling
pained
here.
him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
I've been dancing.
Including the wise Calico who had insisted on advising him.
Look at them dancing. Yes, it is I have arrived.
His prince waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
I see.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Wow. That was a lot.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Oh, yeah.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Memories, I guess. Too difficult.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another.
Oh boy.
All that's left now was to tell you about that last night.
The last night. I'm curious what happened on that last night. Very curious.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Bye, Edith.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Ah.
Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think
No,
it's
that's not
best
fair.
if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
No, fuck off! Oh, I'm upset. I'm fucking upset. What an actual fucker.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you.
Not the grandmother.
But there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful.
Yeah, I bet.
No, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Let me read it!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
Give me the fucking book, you bitch!
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
No.
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
So unfair. I could
After
never do
that,
that.
we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this.
Oh, because we're pregnant.
If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself.
Me down the birth canal.
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Oh dear.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh. Wow. Wowza. That was unbelievable. A really gorgeous game. There's no other word for it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Really well done. Oh, look at it. One of the most beautiful games I think I've ever played. It's one of those games, you know, that everyone should play. You know. Like I've not played anything like it either. Like really, really unique. Well, that's all there is. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you haven't played it yourself, then I would recommend doing so. It's a gorgeous little game, and I will see you in the next video, whenever that will be. You're up. I hope you.